Three, two, one. Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Ralph with Novelty Ink. I have a special guest today here with me. This is Aryan. I'm here with Aryan. I know Aryan for about, I want to say a little less than a year, maybe a little about a year. We've worked together. He's worked with us with the Novelty Inner Circle. And I wanted to bring him on just to get you guys a better perspective on how things work through an international partner. So he's here today. So Aryan, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Aryan and I'm from India. I am currently 17 years old and I started working with Ralph about a year ago. And after that, I've been working on Etsy shops and as an international partner, my shops even got shut down sometimes, but now everything is good and we are still working together strong.
Yeah. So Arya started with a beta group, one of the first groups we launched. We've been having some issues with Etsy shutting down international shops, but we still have them working with us through other domestic partners. But I want to go back a little and talk more about his first shop and how the experience was, how he got started, what actually brought him into print on demand. So we do the type of drop shipping, which is called print on demand. And I want to ask you, what is the first thing that you liked about it and why you chose print on demand compared to, drop shipping other types of items?
So I chose print on demand because drop shipping on any other platform, first thing was it was very cost effective as print on demand, because once you know how to make designs and you can get mockups, you can edit mockups, after that it's easy. And with Etsy, they don't charge you a lot of fee when you start at once. You can make faster money with Etsy than any other drop shipping, because if you do drop shipping on Shopify, you gotta know Facebook ads. Okay, you need to master that skills. Plus you need to have at least $1,000 in budget when you're doing Facebook ads for one whole month.
Yeah. So with Aryan, basically the main thing was the cost of getting started, right? It was really cheap to get started compared
it was
to
very low. Yeah,
compared to
it was very low.
Did you ever dropship try anything else before that?
No, before that, no. I didn't dropship anything.
Okay,
it was a start, first step.
so Aryan is very spoiled because he got into print on demand before even trying other dropshipping methods out. So he got spoiled. He went right into the easy stuff, which is cool because it's a perfect way to get started. But yeah, so it's a low cost barrier to entry. You don't have to spend too much money, which is why Aryan was able to do it. So talk a little bit about just your background, man, school, age, what you do, what your goals are, just to see how you fit into our circle.
Yeah, so I started when I was 16, and I started actually entrepreneurship when I was 15. I went into webinars and stuff, free webinars and stuff at that time, because I didn't have any money. And after some time, after 1 year of trying to I connected with many different people, from Jeet Banerjee to many different people. And after 1 year, I saw Ralph's ad on Instagram. I was surfing Instagram, and after that, I just read it, and I was like, okay, let's go with it. Even if I don't end up working, I will get to know the guy and what he's about. I will get knowledge from that too. So I texted Ralph, and after that, we talked, and then we started working, and I opened my Etsy shop.
Okay, and so you before that you hadn't done any other type of entrepreneurship online. You were doing webinars, or what is it? You were just watching webinars?
Yeah, I was watching webinars, and I was just connecting up with people, trying to gain more, and working for them, either editing photos or videos for them, or either just trying to work and do partnership stuff with them. But the partnership stuff didn't work out, but I edited photos and videos for people.
Oh, that's awesome. So you were paying your dues, as it said, right? You were trying to pay your dues to get into people's circles and kind of learn from them.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, I was trying to do that. And I messaged a lot of entrepreneurs, a lot. You cannot even imagine, each day I used to message 30, 40 people online on Instagram. and like many of them replied back too. Like that was really kind of fun to see like entrepreneurs replying back to you, and that was really fun. And like I
That's
was
cool, man. So you were very hungry at that. You've always had that in you, like you want to go out and look for things. I know when you approached me, I mean, it was a very honest approach, which is why I was like, okay, I can work with this guy, right?
yeah, like, yeah. I mean, like at that time, like even now, like was very hungry at that time because like in India, like it's like this: no one earns before the age of 21 or 22. Like after before college, no one earns.
No one
Very
what?
less people. No one earns before college any money.
Okay, I see. No one earns any money.
Yeah, like very few people, very less, like rare, extremely rare.
Okay, I
Because
see. It has, so what is it that from India? Why did you like Is it? Tell me about the culture over there. So, is there like a big bubble of people that work with people from the states, or is it a profession? Just explain to me a little bit more about like the about your country working with U.S. like drop shipping or working on graphic design. I know there's a lot of India people on Fiverr and stuff like that, right?
yeah, so the thing with India is like with US working with the states, most of the people, like 80% of the people are on like Fiverr, Upwork, and places like these. After drop shipping launch, like everything that launches in the US, like it takes time to like come to India and like get adapted here. You know,
Yeah.
because here like most people believe to go just to jobs, like most, like no one will ever try, like if they don't even try local businesses. Okay, so it's like that. Yeah, so it's
So you
like that.
people go to they want to have a job right away.
Yeah, like after that, yeah, people want to have job right away. That is why like you can see like in US, UK, like many workers are Indians, like many people who have jobs there are
Yes.
Indians. Yeah, so that is the reason they just want a job right away. Like they don't even think of like starting to do entrepreneurship or any kind of business.
So what got you directly into? So there's different types of entrepreneurship. I mean, you could have been out there selling, different things door to door. But what drove you to e-commerce?
So like the main reason I went into e-commerce was like drop shipping, because I didn't have to maintain stock, because at that time I was in school. Like even now, like I'm in high school, so I cannot have
High
managed
school,
like
guys.
stock with.
High school. So you're in high school still, right? So you've earned money in high school. This is what's crazy to me. Like he reached out and he's from India. Still in high school, has earned money online, and it's crazy because not a lot of people here see that opportunity, but you were able to see it. So how exactly, like, why e-commerce?
Yeah, like I was not like I cannot have maintained like stock with me with products, and I didn't have any budget with me. Okay, because as I was starting out, even if I wanted to flip anything in local, I would have needed like a lot of money to do that. Okay, so at least $150. I didn't have any money, and in India, like no one gives you even like investment when you're small. Like no one does that. So that was the main reason. And after that, like I wanted to grow faster, because I was out there like seeing people doing e-commerce in US and like getting good results, getting good percentage. Some of them even were fake. But like
Well,
yeah,
we'll get into that. We'll get into that right now. We'll get into that.
yeah, so like after seeing that, like I always wanted to do like something different, and I also always wanted to like grow, and like the people around me, I wanted to help them grow. So like I saw e-commerce as the best opportunity to like do that.
Okay, so I'm sure you got into e-commerce because of the flashy stuff. You saw people were running ads, showing off
Yeah,
how much money they made off drop shipping, showing off their obviously Lamborghinis, which is obviously attractive to the eye on Instagram, and that's why you is that one of the main reasons why you're like, I need to get into this e-commerce game?
like not the main reason, but yeah, that was a supportive role, you can see, because
Okay.
I told you like I saw results of doing like people doing good out there. So when I saw these, I was like, if they can do it, like I can do it too. It's not a big like thing, because if I can
Yeah.
learn from them, or like someone who can just show me the path, like I can do this too.
Of course, of course. Yeah, so let's go through there. So I'm sure you tried out a couple courses, you tried out other people before obviously dealing with us. or maybe while you were dealing with us, give me your experience on other courses. I'm sure you learned from them. So I know there's pros
Yeah.
and cons to every story. So tell me what you learned from the courses, what you recommend other people that are going to learn e-commerce or barely getting into e-commerce watch out for, or some red flags that might have happened, or something that just didn't work out for you.
Okay, so with e-commerce, like never believe anything first. And like after seeing, like never believe at first, like get to know into the process what one is doing, because uh I got scammed from a guy. I think we can't say his name out like in the video right now, but
Nah,
yeah, I got,
don't. You don't need to. You
yeah,
don't need to.
yeah. So I got scammed after, like I was working with Ralph, and like I wanted to enter into drop shipping. So like after that, I contacted the guy. I was following him. I didn't know much about like scammers at that time, or like people who fake their stuff. And I paid the money, and then I contacted Ralph. Like he asked me like, who did you give money to? And I was like, I gave it to this guy. He was like, damn man, are you insane? Like what the fuck?
Yeah, look. I've been in the e-com game, and I kind of see things more as a business side. Like if I see a 17 or 18-year-old putting that they're on social media, they're making so much money. I mean, it's obviously a red flag
Like they
for
have
me. I mean,
private jets.
yeah. I mean, I'm I've been through there. I've been through all these multi-level marketing schemes. So I understand that. I understand how everything works. So obviously Aryan is young. So when he told me that, I was like, whoa, dude, like, just be careful what you're doing. Obviously this guy has a reputation of doing things like this. I don't want to say scam or anything. I just say maybe he didn't give you the results you desired, correct?
Like he didn't even contacted me after that. Okay. He
So he
didn't
basically,
contacted me.
okay, so all right, let's not dive too much into him. Let's not dive too much into him, or you're like
Yeah.
that. But would you say, like, for someone else, say a younger sibling of yours, or a family member, like, what is it that you would want them to follow, or what mistakes would you want them to do that you did?
So like first thing, like courses are good, but like courses cannot break like the thing a mentor can do for you. So like try to find a mentor, connect with people out there, so that like me, just contact many people, as many as you can. So like you might gain knowledge from them, you might get into their circle, so later on if you get money, or like if you want to work with them, it will like they know you're in the circle. And after that, like get a mentor first, because like it, getting a mentor is like the best thing you can have. And don't fall for scammers. Like the person the persons who shows who shows their stuff the most is tend to be like a faker, like not a scammer, but like fake stuff. Okay. So it, like if you see if a guy running ad with a Lamborghini, don't go. Don't go, like don't visit their profile, because that Lamborghini might probably be rented or out of the money like they got off the people faking stuff. So
Look. To me personally, I don't like to talk too much bad about people, but like I said, if I see a kid 17 to 22 riding a Lamborghini and telling you, "Hey, I'm going to show you how to make money online," it's not, it's just not legitimate for me. I understand, he's young, so why that, obviously, his eyes just got big when he saw that. Someone my age driving this, I want to have that. I understand that, but business takes time. I mean, I'm 30 years old and we're barely growing into this company. Um, so I understand it. It's just not. I think it's lack of knowledge. It's experience
yeah,
that you didn't have.
yeah,
So it's part of your story now. You're able to like talk about it, laugh about it, and stuff like that, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So that is the thing you should do. And like the real people out there, like this guy. So like one thing I've seen is that when you contact a real person, they won't straight, like even if you ask them for help, they won't ask you for like money straight up. Okay, they will not be like, hey, give me like $1,000, then like I'll give you a tips. So it's not like that. And like they might even help you grow like more than you ever think. So that's the thing.
Yeah,
So
I mean, Aryan really works with us on a personal level. We know him very well. Like the entire team knows who he is. Um, So he's grown with us with the company. You know, he's helped other shops after his shop got shut down. He's helped other people grow their shops, which is crazy. And I'll show you guys numbers of that he's putting up later on. But you kind of want to give you guys a little background on how he works with us. So Aryan, tell me more about your first sale. So let's go back a little. When you started with us, you hadn't sold anything online before, right?
Yeah, I hadn't sold anything online before. It's like it
Not
was the
one
first
item,
time.
not one item, right? Not one item was sold online.
No one item. Like I was like my online e-commerce presence was like zero. Okay, it was like zero. So first sale is the hardest thing, and like no, not the first. Like first sale depends how you say it, but first sale is the hardest and is the like the most happiest thing that can ever happen to you. Like your first e-com sale, because like you just got flipping over and stuff. So uh at that time, like I was like really in a bad shape, really bad condition money wise, and I really wanted like something to work because it had been like 1.5 year try to connecting with people, 1.5 year, and then like working hard, and I really needed that one sale. So my first sale, I got it off like after like 5 to 6 days, but I only got one sale. So what I'm saying is that I only got one sale, and after like 10 days, like 10 days passed after that one sale, and I didn't got any other sale. So it was like that. So
Yeah.
my first sale was happiest, but like after that moment of happiness, like there was like a whole depression kind of thing. Like, bro, I got the one sale, but like nothing's happening right now after that.
Yeah.
So I had to work my way like to like get to know what to do with like Etsy and how I can improve myself. So that helped. After like 10 days, I started getting sales.
Nice, nice. So it's about patience. You know, this is actual business that people are running, and it's not going to be, you know, overnight success. It's not going to be quick money. This is an actual business that he ran, and he is running currently. So his first sale, after that, it took him 10, 15 days to get a second one, and then after that, I mean, go ahead and talk about your
Yeah,
numbers and what you put up.
yeah. After that, like the shop started really doing good, and I made like in a month, approx in a month after like I started running the shop good. In a month, I made like $1,500 at that time, 1,200 to $1,500, and the sales we got were uh almost $1,200 like per week. We started getting those results, and yeah, that
And
was the kind of results. Yeah.
be open about your like your profit margins and stuff like that when you.
Yeah, and like the profit margins were like for Ralph. Ralph at that time gave me 10 free shirts. So
Yeah.
like he can prove it, and like for me it was like, hey, that will be good, like 10 shirts free, like I can get like some money if I really work hard. So after like 10 shirts were free, and after that like the profit margins were 25%. And like I also ran ads. I didn't spend much on ads, but like it was $2 to $3 per day at that time.
Okay. Nice. Yeah. So obviously in the beginning, I don't know Aryan. I never asked him for no upfront money for anything because I believe in what we do with Novelty Ink. So I was like, hey, dude,
Actually,
and
he
I know
gave
I.
actually he gave me money. All right. The thing is, he gave me $12 to start. So at that time, like I really would have kissed someone like if he was sitting right
That's
in
so
front
true. I forgot about
of
that. What did I give you the $12 for? I remember. Was it for mock-up?
mock up, mock up. Yeah. At that time, like I had like zero. I had like shit in my banks. Like at that time, he sent me over money to like with PayPal. And what happened at that time is that due to currency exchange, I received less. So now I was like, should I ask him more? But like that will not be good. But like also that I have no money with me. Like what should I do now? And then I put up all my confidence, and I asked him like, hey bro, can you send me like $4 more, please? Because like
Dude,
the
that is
money got
so
cut off.
that's so funny. I completely had forgot about that. Yeah. So to get started, I mean, I obviously know how this works, and I believed in Aryan, so I was like, here's $15, I think. to start your Etsy shop. He bought mock-ups, and then from there, I mean, he took off. You know, I think, yeah, it's so funny, man. I totally forgot I had done that. That's crazy, but I mean, it was worth it.
Yeah.
On my end, I mean, it was worth it for an investment purpose. I mean, I put in $15, and you brought in like, I mean, even now you're probably over $10,000 in sales already, right? So it was
Yeah.
worth it. Definitely worth it.
So like that at that time, like I really cried at that time because like what the hell to do now?
Yeah.
So that time, like because I just got started, so that time was like crazy. And after that, like I contacted Ralph each day, like no matter what day it is. Still now, like I say him good morning, like each
Yeah.
day, no matter like where I am, like even if I'm traveling, I say like, "What's up, bro? Like what's happening?
Yeah.
How you doing? Good morning." So it's been like that. And my shop got shut down after making like 4,000, like 3.5 to like 4.2 thousand dollars in between somewhere. So after that, my shop got shut down, and the way it got shut down was like even like more crazy because we were trying to get more people up from India. So what I did was like I contacted my friends and like the people who I thought can like really work, have skills with Photoshop, or like are hardworking and can learn. So I put them all together and I showed them how to do Photoshop. Opened up their shops, but one thing I forgot is that Etsy has a policy of only like one shop per household. So one of the guys connected to my connected like open up his shop after connecting to my Wi-Fi, my internet, and after that my shop got shut down.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that
So
way,
Etsy is very strict on. They have their policies. Currently, I honestly we've gone through I think like 50. It's tough to say, but 50 partners, international partners, and about 40% of them their shop is getting shut down with no warning. Um, I don't know exactly why. I really don't know. I think I'm guessing that it's because they're only having shops open that accept Etsy payments, not just PayPal. They had sent an email about that months prior to Aryan signing up. So if you have only a PayPal, they probably won't let you sell on it. You have to have an actual bank account registered to whatever country you're in. And I think that's a new policy they have. So in India, I don't think it's Etsy payments aren't allowed just yet. It's more like Germany, which we have partners in, and other places. But I mean, we found a way around it. And Arnie can tell you more about that. What he's doing a little bit now with us.
yeah. So like after my shop got shut down, it was a wave. So every person in the group that I got, everyone's shop got shut down. Like I woke up and one day like all the shops are shut down, and I'm like, oh, what the hell? What the hell
Yeah.
happened? And I emailed Etsy, and they never replied even back to me like why my shop got shut down or regarding anything. So like I emailed them, and like one of my friends or partners, you can say, his shop also got shut down. He is currently in US, so he called Etsy and they like read the script. We are not able to work with you right now, and like we would wish to wish to work with you later on, and something like that. So it was crazy. It was crazy how they like just shut the shops down, and like one day like you wake up, you're making like $20 a day. One day you make up, it's gone.
Yeah, I know, man. It's crazy, and I mean, it's a learning experience for sure for everyone. Um, Not to put all your eggs in one basket. So now we're spreading it out. Aryan manages multiple shops, and yeah. So what he does now is he's taking care of shops for other people here in the United States. Well, because he's a master at it, he can grow shops. He's proven it. No, I mean seriously, you've proven it, right? I mean,
Yes.
what are your sales for your most recent shop that you've had for about a month?
So like currently it's doing $2,000 per week. Like we hit 2,000 mark this week. So yeah,
What?
2,000 and yeah, six. Yeah. So
That
it's
I don't no I don't I think you did more than 2,000. You got 2,000 deposit. I
in
mean in sales you probably did like
yeah,
what two
in sales we
thousand
did
five hundred
more.
maybe.
Like 2,000 was like after like canceling the ads. So like 200. So I don't know. Like we are doing 15 per day. So it's like 100, like 200, 150 to $200 more than that.
Nice, nice, nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
So his shop he's scaling this shop. Also I don't want to show you guys what shop it is, obviously, but
Yeah.
he's doing really well. He found a good niche that people are coming back. He's done all the work. He's done all the designs. And the thing with this is he was patient again, right? This shop didn't take
Yeah.
off right away.
Yeah, I mean that this shop had bad reviews.
Yeah,
And then one of my hacker boy, he like helped me to get reviews with people. So it went like that, and now like the shop is doing good. It has 4.7 like star rating, and it's doing good. It's doing good
yeah,
currently.
yeah. So
So
the shop that we had that we he was assigned to, basically, he it was a shop that wasn't active. It wasn't moving, but someone wanted the shop to move, so I got the best person I know to be able to design original designs, put them up, and start selling. And now it's moving. So I'm very happy for what we do with this guy. This guy is definitely one of our best partners that we have. And like I said, he's going to start running multiple shops now. Um, but yeah, what give me something that you want other people to understand as far as like why work with Novelty Ink. Don't like think about it like this, as far as like, not, I don't want you to sell us. Just be frank, be frank about
yeah,
what it is.
I'm gonna be frank. So like 90% people out there, like I think, who want to start off internationally, or they just want to learn like what e-commerce is about, okay, and they want to start with like they when they start, like they are really working hard, so they don't have like $5,000 or like $10,000 to start, okay, but like if you want to start and like you're ready to hustle, like you should go with Novelty Inc. because with other platforms out there, like I have also seen like other platforms, Printful and everything, like what they do, and the thing is that they really help you like with whatever you do. So if you want to run sales, if you want to like learn like what's happening, what's going to happen next, like suppose fourth quarter is coming, so, like what will sell more, they will also like give you designs and stuff, and plus like with the payments, they do it after the week, so like you don't have to do like upfront payment like other providers, like once you get like your order won't be like won't proceed into making until you give them the money up front.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
like
So with us, I mean, we provide like a what is it, term 7?
what?
Yeah. So every week, it's a term 7, right? It's a net 7. Sorry, it's a net 7 that we provide, that they pay us every week, because we know as they're starting off, they obviously they can't pay us because Etsy holds their payments for 3 days. So we work with them; they're our partners, and then we're able to have them pay us every week. Are you still there? Cut off.
Hello,
No. Yeah, you still
hello.
there?
Yeah,
Okay, you cut
yeah,
off.
yeah,
All right. So yeah,
yeah,
it's called the net 7 when you guys pay us every week.
yeah. So they do net 7, and like that's really good because like in that way, like you also get like that way you also get the time, as well as you don't have to get money, like spend money with your own pocket, plus
Mhm.
you get to work with them closely. Okay, so like like it's not a company, like full company, like who's behind the picture, and like that there is also a guy you can be dependent on, like
Yeah.
any time of the day, any time of the week, throughout the year. So like that's really good, and
Yeah, that
they
the
really help.
whole point of this, like this side of the business, which is the drop shipping business, is for me personally to help people like Aryan who are hungry. Obviously, have to be somewhat qualified. He did follow up with me every day, and he's in a position now that I'm guessing a lot of people would want to be in. In his shoes. I mean, he's 17 in high school, saving up for college, paying for things like that with this kind of money. So it's on a personal level more than just like a big corporation, where we help you grow. We're invested with you. Correct?
uh, yeah, it's like it's really like, and the way like Ralph has like he's a very great mentor, like yeah. I'm saying like you're a really great mentor, and like the way you help people, not just me, everyone in the group, and the whole group is just amazing. Like you can contact like anyone and they will be willing to help
Yeah,
anytime.
exactly. Yeah, that's the kind of group we want to put together. Where everyone helps each other. I mean, if Aryan makes sales, Novelty Ink makes sales, and I stress that a lot because I want people to understand that that's how we stay profitable. But yeah, kind of want to wrap this interview up. I think it's been like 30 minutes now. Has it?
Mm,
Uh,
like I don't know.
yeah, yeah. So kind of want to wrap it up. Yeah, Aryan will probably be back when he hits probably 100,000 in sales or has like 3 or 4 shops after the fourth quarter. And we'll follow up with him. If you guys have any questions for him, where can they find you?
They
Or
can like
do you
contact
mind
me.
people reaching out to you?
No, I don't mind reaching out to people. Like people have contacted me after like you ran some ads. So like
Yeah,
many people contacted me, but like one thing, like sometimes it takes me time to reply them back because they each of them like have different times, and sometimes like
yeah. That's
my
so
time
true.
is
Like,
different.
what time is it here right now? It's 11:43 p.m. And then what time is
It's
it where
like
you're at?
it's like 12:30. It's afternoon here. It's afternoon.
And it's Wednesday already, right?
Yeah, it's already
Yes.
Wednesday,
So
11
bear
March.
with him. Bear with him. You know, even if you're contacting him from the States, just to kind of learn from him more. You know, ask him any questions. He's on a whole different time zone. We're going to sleep right now, and he's about to have lunch.
Yeah, so it's like that. So like it might take time for me to contact you, but like you can always contact me on Instagram. He can provide like my Instagram handle like in the description or somewhere if you want to
Yeah.
contact me. It's Aryan Singh Best. So
Is
yeah,
that
you can
is that the
contact me
best way to
there.
contact you?
Yeah, that's the best way. Like I'm always available on Instagram.
Okay, perfect. All right, guys. So yeah, I just want to wrap it up now. Thank you guys for watching. Aryan, thank you so much for your time, your loyalty, your friendship, and everything you do for Novelty Ink. And for we really love you out here.
Yeah, I love you all too, bro.
All right, all right. Have a good one.
Yeah, you too.
Goodbye.